Morning, everybody. Yukon here. Stayed right there last night. Awesome bat wing. Look at the little fire pit. I'm not gonna relight it this morning. I'm gonna disassemble here in a minute. Matter of fact, let me show you how I done this right quick. That way I can check it too. See, nothing, nada. This is actually a piece of cut wood right there. So it was this. See what's been cut. Now look under here. Look here. See that? It's a rock. See? Throw this away. Sometimes I'll burn them to reduce weight and reduce the smell from bears. Because I do break the rules there. I don't hang a bear bag normally. Thought about it a couple of nights in here, to be honest. This is one place I should be. Right there's a big rock. Make sure they ain't, it's warm. Feel some warmth. It's that rock soaked up that heat. You see, even this grass is fine. Look at that. See what I mean? Now once it rains, that ash will just disappear. Next year that grass will be a little bit bigger than the rest of this because it'll have all that extra nutrients. Anyway, let's show you this view one more time. See how close I am to it. A little bit better way right there. Still takes you to the same place. Wind changed direction, so it's actually a warm feeling wind too. 60-ish. That's it. Out there's the parking lot. Look at the color down in here. See? Starting to get some color. Well, I don't know honestly if that's the parkway over there or it might be out there, to be honest. Big Meadows is up there. There's actually, it's what it is, literally a big meadow. It's like a mile long and a mile wide, 2 miles long. There's been a lot of raven flying over. I was hoping to get one on film. I'll film one if they come back. Other than that, sun's gonna rise back here, so if I had a cliff facing that way, it'd be a good sunrise. But this has been a good sight. I'll take it any day. All right, hope everybody has a good day today. Get up and get at it. This is Yukon, over and out. Check it out, everybody. I just left the camp. You see the parking lot out there in the distance. I'm gonna work my way around these rock ledges. Feels good. Gonna be rough getting out here. That is the parkway, or the Skyline Drive. That notch up there, it does go that way. Anyway, I'll make more video. I was hoping to be up there by 9:30 and it's after 9 now, so it's gonna be more like 10ish. Anyway, hope you guys having a good day. Yukon, over and out. All right, everybody, I'm about to the Big Meadows. You can see them out there. The resort thing's up here to the right, and I'm gonna go charge for a while. That climb wasn't too bad, except for the last half mile was a son of a bitch, especially the last couple of 310s. Really tough, but I did it though. I mean, I climbed it all. I started to push right back there, and I'm like, yeah, hell. I come around the curve. I seen there's a parking area to a waterfall. Then I seen the sign up here. I'm like, fuck it. You got this. Look how steep it's got here. You hear the stress in my chain. That's the problem. This bike is not made for these big long climbs. Oh, shit. Of course, it takes you to the very top. I'm almost up it though. Anyway, Hear that chain? A lot of stress. Yeah, this is where you need the granny gear. Well, you know, spruce trees. White spruce, I think, maybe red. I went into second gear. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and it is 9:36. Not bad. Hell, that ain't bad at all, people. God, that's what I'd call an extreme climb. That last half mile especially. That's the key though, I didn't push, or I would not have, I'd still be pushing. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. See here, they got picnic tables, restrooms, water, food, blah, 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 blah. So I hope everybody's having a good one. Shukon over and out. How's it going, everybody? Shukon here at the wayside, Big Meadows wayside in the Shenandoah Park. You've heard me mention the spotted lanternfly, the invasive bug from China. Not only is it present in the park, I can say with high confidence the park is completely infected with them, infested. They're everywhere. I mean, there's hundreds of them dead here in the parking lot. I've seen them from the time I got in, the highest point, to everywhere. It took less than 3 years it took from just a handful of them to complete infestation. But I can't see anything that they're eating, so I'm not sure if they're doing any damage or not, to be honest. And maybe they're just eating a little bit of everything. I don't know. Hopefully there'll be something that eats them. That'd be one way to control it, but boy, they populate big time. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. See, they seem to, they climb just about any tree. They make nests in some of them, but I don't see them eating on any leaves or anything. But maybe I'm just missing it. Don't know for sure. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. Over there. Please? Big Meadows, everybody, Big Meadows. And that's what they are, literally, Big Meadows. In 2018, I come through here. I've seen the most deer I've ever seen in my life. I stopped counting when I got over 50, and I can still see pockets of them. And this time, so far, none. But that's the way it goes. Well, I mean, I've seen deer in the park, but just not right here. I have a feeling we will, though. Anyway, I'll make some video. I see something cool. Big stop. With Packy Bo Daniel. Past the Bo Packy. Out to Naked Creek Overlook, everybody. Look at these, the color here. I think it's I think that is some maples. Yes, maple trees, yes. Oh, yes. It's time for the Packy Bo Daniel Flower Hour. Pass the Bo Packy. Yow. Very nice. I think I'll just pack a Bo Daniel right here. Sit here on this here log. Actually, I need to take a leak. Yeah, I think I'll head on down. Find a big rock or something. Look at them big rocks over there. It's awesomeness. Hope everybody's having a good one. Look at that view. More of a mountainous view there. But the valley's down in there. It sure is. Hope everybody's having a good one. It's Yukon over and out. How's it going, everybody? I'm here at the Bearfence trailhead. There's a good view and an AT's just right up there. I'm gonna go up there and see if I remember it. I just can't really picture it in my mind, but I'm sure once I get there I will. I'll go ahead and lock the bike up and put on my hiking boots. So here I go. Check it out, everybody. I don't remember coming up here. I would remember this. And it is a blue blaze up to it. Look at them jagged rocks. That's somewhat similar to Pennsylvania. Just I think the type's a little bit different. But that's the problem. This is what's sticking out of the ground. So imagine walking on stuff like that for days and days. The backpack on. I guess this is the right place. Yeah, there's a blue blaze. Damn, I'm talking about ankle twister. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. This is an ankle twister here.
What's that?
This is ankle twisted environment.
Oh, worse up there.
Wow.
No, this is the hard route. I turned around.
Sure.
You might want to turn around. Why? Oh, I told them we might want to turn around.
I don't know how much further I'm gonna go because I didn't think it was this far up here. I'm gonna go up here. I'll probably call it quits here because Google said it was 50 feet. Folks, I'm at least like 0.3, so it's a half a mile. Up here and back, I just felt a damn raindrop. Oh, into the trail, eh? Wow, well, it's nice. It is gnarly. I could go out a little further, I guess. This is the kind of stuff. See, one slip. Doesn't matter if you're hiking or biking. One slip, you hit the wrong way. You're finished. Well, I tell you, it makes a big loop around, but it's over a mile, and I ain't got that kind of time. I'm heading back. It is pretty cool. This might be, say, something good for next year. Little things like this, kind of keep it in memory. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good one. Shoe con, head back to bicycle. Check it out, everybody. Little picnic area here. This is nice. Got a grill, got plenty of tables. It's campground on down there. And yeah, just one little family out there. Anyway, check this out. I didn't realize that was still in there. I got that up in Connecticut, like along the Connecticut River, one of them farms. It had some tomatoes and stuff. But I'm fixing to eat that one. I'm gonna chop it up with my tomato and basil, blah 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 blah. That stuff. Smart bowl, barley and bean with tuna, tomato basil, I said. And then have some crackers. Everybody have a good one. Shoe con going out. Hey everybody, they do have water here at the restroom, and a nice newer like a fire pit down there. You could actually build a big fire and stuff in. You can't stay here, but I'm not saying that you can't, like when the park's closed, you know, and the gates are closed and nobody could drive up here to see that you're up here. I know the locals do stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. Matter of fact, there's also an outlet in here, so, and a trash can. Anyway, it's pretty well built too, little like a cabin style. They've even chinked it. They've painted it. They shouldn't have painted it, to be honest, to make it, you know, keep it more original looking. But anyway, hope everybody's having a good one. Shoe Con over and out. How's it going, everybody? Look at those mushrooms. I first seen that, I thought that was chicken of the woods, but I do not think that is chicken of the woods. That might be that, there's one, that orange lantern. I don't know. I'm not eating it though, I can tell you that. But if anybody knows, leave it in the comments there. You see some of them's, I don't know, let me park the bike right quick, because it's kind of cool. I'm kind of curious. I'll get a closer shot, maybe you guys. I'll look at them on that app too. They got gills. Even a little bit of discoloration. That's the same thing though. Anyway, anybody knows what they are, let me know. Shoe Con over and out. Hey, I just looked on the app, everybody. It is the American jack-o'-lantern. It's they're like deadly. I'm pretty sure if you eat many of them, you die. I ain't eating any, I can tell you that. I will be high, but I ain't that high. Everybody have a good day. Shoe Con over now. Put some miles behind me. Gotta get serious before to get to that wayside. I got 3 hours to do like 20 miles. It ain't looking good, is it? But I got a lot of downhill, so some of the miles are gonna go by really fast. All right, Shoe Con over and out. Holy camoles, everybody, check this out. Wow. What a view. I know what that is. See that big mountain? That's Apple Orchard Mountain. I'm not like 90% sure, but I'm not 100% sure. Other side of the James River Valley. Wow. What else could that be? It's big. See, that's Big Mountain, and that's about where. Check it out, everybody. This battery's about dead, so I'm fixing to change it out. Look at this. It's just absolutely beautiful. Mile 64, so approximately a little over 40 miles left of the Skyline Drive. It's like 105, 6, 7 miles long. The awesomeness of it, everybody. Everybody have a good one. It's Shoe Con over and out. Get out, everybody. Look at that. Look at what a big old valley down in there, I said. And leaning into it. Oh yeah, making some time like this now. I remember this Overlook. It's a badass. Go up on them rocks right there to the right. Another bug in the eye. Damn, there was a bunch of people here the last time I was here. Yeah, I see them rocks. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I wanted y'all to check out this view. If you look out there between those mountains, that's rain. Rain coming down. I got a lot of climbing between here and the next wayside. Look how far down they cut that. Yeah, that's supposed to open up some of these views though. That's what they built this for, so they should maintain it as a view, I think. Besides, that's maybe a couple acres there, so a little drop in the bucket. And it'll make like a meadow. It's little creatures to hide and stuff over the years. And see those rocks out there. I know they're volcanic in nature. This side of the park got more of them. But anyway, if I don't make the wayside by 6, and I've just got a little over an hour, and it's like, I don't know, another 8 miles. Most of it climb. So I'm kind of doubting it, but I don't know. You never know. But if I don't make it, I'm gonna get real close because I'll need food. I've got one more mountain house, and other than that, it's just a lot of snacks. So if I was gonna, the plan was to eat there tonight, eat that mountain house in the morning, and snacks to get me down off the mountain tomorrow to Waysboro. But now I'll have to eat the mountain house tonight, go in there in the morning, get breakfast, and it sucks though, because I'm not gonna have any beer. I was wanting to get a beer or two to go for tonight, but who knows, I might make it. This climb coming up, it's long, but it's not that bad, so I might be going a lot faster than I think. May not be as bad as I'm thinking, but I don't know. You got 800 feet to climb. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. It's Yukon over and out. Overlook, everyone. Bell door looks, I said. And there's the bell door. I heard something moving. Huh. Well. Elevation here, 2345. See, I'm going back up to nearly 3,000 feet. We'll see. Yukon over and out. Just looking back toward Ben to the right. I'm spinning, everybody. I got. Oh dear. I'm going for it, everybody. 20 minutes, 3 miles, 3.5 maybe. I don't know if you can see it or not, the rainbow out there. It's kind of dim. I'm pushing myself. Less than 2 miles, less than 20 minutes. Look at this, everybody. It's been raining on this side of the mountain. I got a few sprinkles, that was it. That's excellent, actually, because I want to build another fire if at all possible, so that just makes it that much safer. A little harder to start, but it won't go anywhere because this ain't going to dry by the time the sun sets. You dry off that surface just a little bit, but just enough to be soaking in. I'm about to get wet here if I ain't careful. Damn. Cooler, too, noticeably. Wow, 15 minutes, 1.1 mile. Oh wow, right there was some kind of bird. Falcon or something, not sure. Might have been the elusive peregrine falcon. There he went again. Look at the color, everybody. Woo, 0.9. Looks like I'm coming into a gap. So it's gonna be a full out, all out climb from here on. 0.8. .7 and 14 minutes. Let's just figure 10 minutes, because if I'm not there in 10 minutes, probably be closed. 0.6. As long as it don't get real steep, I got it. Oh shit, I'm wrong there. I hope that's right. Off Mountain Wayside. I think it's pretty much the same. 79. $80 feet of climb, a half a mile, so it ain't gonna change. 12 minutes. If I can maintain 10 mile an hour, it only take about 5, if that. Oh. Kicking my butt, everybody. I'm trying to maintain. Maintain it for a cold beer, everybody. Maintain it. Well, I got what I need, everybody. They have a very limited supply of beer here. They do have an outlet. She said there was water back here behind the building. So all I'm gonna do now is grab water. I got 3 IPA beers, all they had. Different varieties, that's all right. I got a Pepsi. Yeah, here we are. Pepsi for the gym. See, I still got some gym, not much, but a little. So tired. Marvelous. That's all there is to it. So you know there's water. Almost all these have them. Somewhere they have water. So even if they're closed, you still get water. If I got here just a little bit earlier, I could have got something at the restaurant. But it's a miracle I made it. I can't believe, I'll be honest, I can't believe I made it. When I realized how far I had to go, hell, why, at 4 o'clock I still had like 18 miles. So I've been booking. A lot of down, but a lot up too. I've climbed a lot. It's the most I've climbed the whole thing, I think. The whole trip. I'm not positive on that, but I think it is. Get used to it. Plus I am getting lighter, my gear. Hell, I guess me too, really. That beer will be heavy. Seems like it should be something else in there. Oh, that'd be awful. Forget your battery pack. I did that before, you know, Wyoming. Had to go back 4 miles. That through hiker I met yesterday said he did the same thing a couple of days ago. And the same thing, he hiked about 4 miles before he realized he forgot it. Had to go back. All his phone, batteries, all that stuff. So now I'm on there, no stress. It's find a good spot. So let's get rolling. It's Yukon, over and out. Doyle's River Falls Trailhead. We're on the AT again. Awesome. See, I hope you all enjoyed them deer. Not a bad view, but as cloudy as it is, and that looks like rain. It is. You see that rain, like back in there. That'll probably, you know, I hope it misses me. It's a good ways off too. It may piddle. So yeah, right here's hell. There's the AT right in front of me. I think anyway. He was over there. I don't know, maybe on the left, either or. I'm gonna be setting up soon. It's Yukon over now. If I'm liking what I see, I can go down in there and get some really good defilé. I think right out there near them dead trees, right out there, will give me cover from the road. Plus I'm in a curve. They're coming around. These guys are coming around. The fire will be there. Up above them, they'll be blinded by their own lights. Whew. Right now the breeze is coming in this direction. Of course that could change, but I'm below 3,000 feet, so there you are. As long as it don't be heavy. It's been raining here. Anyway, yabby Yukon over and out. Check it out, them dead trees were the call. Look here. Looks like a deer or something's been laying there. Nice level spot. I'll hammock right there. Boom, boom. And that's probably turkey. This is an old road bed what I'm on. Like probably an old logging road. Anyway, nice. Hope you guys had a good day. This actually, other than being a little grown up, see, it's not bad at all right here. Got a little cover here too in case it does rain. At least give me a few minutes. I'm gonna rest up a minute and set up, everybody. Hope you guys had a good one. It's Yukon over and out. Well, how's it going, everybody? I'm hammocked right over there. Got me a little fire going here. Again, I built it on a rock. You can't even see the rock under there. But, I heard some coyotes and I was going to record them, but they decided to shut up. They sound scary, but they don't scare me. I've never known them to mess with people at all. And as soon as they detected that fire, they'd be going the other way. They travel in packs. I don't hear them. They must have come across a ridge or something. Then went back down the holler. Anyway, I'm hanging out. I got a pretty good buzz here. Still got me a couple of, they're like IPA, local Big Meadows IPA, blah, blah, blah. Shenandoahs IPA, something like that. A couple more of them left. And had a little bit of gym. That fifth of gym, that's 4 nights. I've had some beer to go with it the last 3 nights. I've probably got the best buzz now I've had in a while, to be honest. As far as just the way I feel. That fire helps too. See, it's just a little bit of light, a little bit of smoke, a little bit of heat. I turn my light off. See? And there ain't no, you know what I mean? The park, well, skyline's down in here. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna see the glow off that. And literally within a matter of a couple of weeks, by the time I'm home, I won't be able to find this, especially if I didn't know where it was at. But don't mark the general area. If the winds calm down, this may be a really good night. Hopefully I'll sleep good tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to go down into Waynesboro. And we'll see from there. I may go down, do some stuff, maybe get back on the parkway for another, you know, one last big hoorah right before I get home. I'm in a position where I can be home in roughly 10 days, give or take, 2 weeks at the most. I want to be home around the end of September, and here we are. This is the 23rd, so I'm going to be a little bit into October probably. That's all right. Anyway, hope everybody's had a good day, and I hope you guys are having a good night. Sleep tight. This is Yukon over and out.